Hi, I'm Max Spainhour.
And I'm Troy McCormick. Welcome to Indiana Outdoor Adventures. Indiana Outdoor Adventures is brought to you by Wind River Outfitters, Idaho's finest guide service; Voluforms, one of the Midwest's leading providers of print products and services; Maston's Deer Scents; Hillbilly Custom Game Calls; the Deer Age Tool app; Hunter's Safety System; and Fire Knock, the most advanced lighted knock. I'm Troy McCormick, and this is Indiana Outdoor Adventures. Today we're out on Lake Michigan with Captain Doug Iliff and his Anglers Adventures Fishing Charters. And we've got a trip planned for today. We've got all kinds of salmon running out on the lake. Doug, I'd like for you to tell us just a little bit about charter fishing for people who have never been out with a boat captain out on a guided fishing trip on Lake Michigan. What's it like out there?
Well, Troy, what we're doing out here is we're trolling, meaning we're not sitting on the bank like most people are fishing. We're trolling, we're moving the entire time, which makes this an exciting fishery. Right. We have, of course, this array of stuff on the boat. We're running dodgers and flies for mostly coho salmon and king salmon. These fish we're in the spring of the year. The fish are from the surface down to about 30 feet deep. So we're running dodger flies, running crankbaits for the kings down below them. We set up between today we're going to run 15 rods
rods
at one time.
In the water, yeah.
15 rods at one time. We had doubles on a couple times today. When you hit this cold water fishery this time of the year, so when you hit pockets of fish, you'll get 2 or 3 on right in a row, and then you'll be just dead for a little while, and you think, well, the fishing has went down, and then we hit them again, just like we did today. Right. We hit them again, then we've got fish on again. These coho can run anywhere from 14 inches all the way up to today. We got one king that was around 14 pounds. It's just an exciting fishery. You never know what's going to happen each time. Each time you're out, every time that rod goes off, it can be a small fish up to a great big fish. They pull really hard and they eat great. We're at the southern end of Lake Michigan here, the shallow water. We're in East Chicago, out of Pastrick Marina, which a lot of the guys fish. Southern end of Lake Michigan this time of the year, we have all the fish. All the fish are down here. They're looking for the warm water this time of the year, then they're going to migrate away from us. Today we took like 19 fish, had another 7, 8 fish on. Pretty steady action, great time to come. It's easy fishing. Once the rods are set, you're moving, so it's exciting. You're not just sitting there waiting on a bobber to go down. You've got things happening, things moving all the time. A lot of fun up and down the rocks, as you found out today.
And we didn't have to go very far from the marina.
No, we're right outside the marina here on the inland steel wall. We're fishing the walls. It's 30 feet deep. These fish, there's bait in here, and the fish are running up and down the walls looking for bait. So we can get right outside the marina, start setting up rods, and you're fishing. The walls also protect us from the weather. We have strong winds here, but the walls protect us from the weather. We're able to fish even on the worst of days. Today was a beautiful day.
It really was.
So it's just a pretty easy fishery, but just lots of fun, great eating fish, and a great time.
You know, it still amazes me. We had 15 rods out. Now we had 4 downriggers, we had yellowbird planers that were out, we had dipsy rods on the side. There were rods everywhere and never got a tangle once. So my hat off to Captain Doug.
Yeah, knock on wood. That's a whole lot of years of a lot of tangles and working them out, but it's all about placing the right thing in the right place at the right time. These downriggers, running downriggers, yellowbirds, and the dipsy divers, what we're really trying to do is these fish, because of the water temperature, can be from the top to the bottom. So we're trying to not only spread our lures out wide, but go from surface all the way down to the bottom, because they can be anywhere in that water column. So the yellowbirds are getting the fish that are away from the boat. We spread these lines out. So when we say 15, it's not that 15 are necessarily right up underneath the boat. We've spread these rods out today 100 feet on both sides. So we are just sane in the water, if you will, just picking away at them, and some of the fish were on the surface, some of the fish were down deep. The bigger fish, they're typically underneath the coho. They're eating these alewives that are down below them. We ran some rods, these back downrigger rods, just for those, and it worked today. We took some nice kings down underneath the coho, so we were able to get a mixed bag by spreading out those lures and having lots of presentations in different places, and worked pretty well. Nice box of fish we got today.
Tell me about the Anne Marie, the boat we had today, and what your season's like each year.
Well, our seasons actually start usually mid-March to the beginning of April. We start fishing right here in the marina, right outside the marina, just like we did today. And we run till September, usually the end of September, weather depending, and we just progressively move offshore, and we follow these fish. As the temperature goes up, they leave, and we follow them out there, and then they start coming back in September, and our fishery in the fall is right here back in the marina again. It's like it starts here and it ends here. And so the southern end of Lake Michigan, we have to travel a little bit, but we have the boat to get there. Right. This is the Anne Marie is a 30-foot Baja cruiser. It's a 2005 twin 350 Chevrolet engines. It gets us out there really quickly, safe for 6 guys, plenty of room to fish. As you found out, there's a lot of room to fish, and there's enough room to get 15, 18 rods out at one time and still be able to manage things. But
and the flat rate will let you take out 6 people for a half-day charter.
Right. Coast Guard rules are 6 passengers per boat, so that doesn't include me. That's six paying passengers, if you will. 6 people. That's Coast Guard rules also. Everybody has with our licenses, everybody takes out 6 paying passengers up to 6.
And you can get a one-day license and stamp.
Right, and we sell those right on the boat. Yep. We sell when we're in Indiana waters, which is most of the time. We sell a one-day license right on the boat, and we have a one-day license for Illinois once we get into that Illinois water. And one day covers everything, covers the trout stamp and all. So, or you can get them online. Quite easy these days to get them online. And you're all set. We have all the equipment is supplied, all the rods and reels. All you have to bring is lunch for yourself and an empty cooler to take home fillets. And Troy's got a nice big full of cooler to take him home with a lot of nice orange coho fillets and salmon fillets.
We got some nice orange salmon colored fillets.
Nice fish. Really even took a nice steelhead today, just a little bonus.
You know, really, we had coho and king and steelhead.
Right.
And yesterday you had a lake trout.
I had a lake trout right in the same shallow water. That's a little untypical for them to be in that. But around here there's 5 different species, and you never know what you're going to get.
Brown trout's the other one.
Brown trout's the other one, and we only didn't get the laker and the brown today, but we had 3 different species. And it's very common to get 3 or 4 different species. By spreading out those lures in different places and different presentations, there's so many different, they're in different water columns, so if you just key in on one spot, well, you're going to catch those fish, but you're passing up a great opportunity to get these bigger fish and different species fish. Lakers are on the bottom, browns tend to be in the rocks and on the bottom. The steelhead are on the surface, coho mid-level, kings mid-level. So we go from top to bottom spreading these lures out, and we tend to generally get 3 to 5 species on each trip, so you just never know what you're going to get.
The Old Goat Trading Post in Bloomingdale, Indiana offers not only traditional fur hides, hats, and mountain man-like apparel, but beautifully crafted spirit hides. Artistically sculpted from elk, moose, deer, and buffalo hides, they are the perfect wall hanging for your home or vacation cabin. The shaved hair sculpture and original painted scenes combine to create a natural canvas and work of art. Visit www.oldgoattrading.com for more information. After serving our country, serious injury shouldn't prevent our veterans from enjoying life. Paralyzed Veterans of America works with veterans to ensure that their health care and benefit needs are met, provides assistance with career needs, and offers challenging and rewarding activities. The Kentucky and Indiana chapter of PVA is proud to provide adaptive sports for members that includes hunting, fishing, trap and skeet shooting, bowling, and billiards. Visit us online to learn more about Paralyzed Veterans of America. Looking for adventure? Marengo Cave has it all. Explore the underground wonders of Marengo Cave with our 2 easy walking tours, or go on an adventurous cave exploring trip with hard hats and lots of mud. Kids will love discovering gemstones at the Cave Springs Mining Flume. This U.S. National Natural Landmark has been open to the public since 1883 and provides breathtaking views of underground cave formations. Visit us online at marengocave.com and plan your visit today.
Here at White House Whitetails, after 20 years of growing trophy bucks, we have developed a product called Buck Bullets, a hybrid supplement.
Buck Bullets is not only designed to be an excellent attractant, but also a fully loaded supplement to improve antler growth and health of your deer herd. It can be used in your backyard wooded area or in your hunting area.
You too can add at least 10 to 20 inches of antler to bucks in your hunting area the first year with Buck Bullet's fully loaded hybrid supplement. Welcome to Indiana Outdoor Adventures. We're out with Angler Adventures on Lake Michigan fishing for coho salmon and king salmon, and we've got quite an episode for you today because the waters are hot and the salmon are hitting. So stay tuned and we're going to show you a little action about fishing adventures on Lake Michigan.
Come over the top of you, Bill. Coming over the top. Whoa, look at leave this guy out of the way.
Another good coho.
Lift, lift. All right.
Nice coho. Oh, look where that fly's at. He's eating it right when it's down in his throat like that.
Are those all cut marks on him?
Fly.
Those line cut marks on him?
Yeah, we rolled it once.
Yeah.
But that fly is way deep down in his throat. He definitely wanted that. That was the right color for him. And I would say the speed's pretty proper for him to eat it like that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Well, in the back of his throat, little small, all the way in the back.
What kind of fly is that?
That is a, what we call a peanut fly. It's just a blue, gold, and green, which is a real good standard color, especially with the clown colored Dodger. As soon as I get my knuckles going.
Thanks, man. Careful, you guys beat me.
What?
Careful, you guys beat me.
What a pretty day.
Yes, sir.
We're basically on top of the island. We're on the same spot we started at. We have just made circles and circles.
Just on the other side of it now, right?
Yes.
Up here, coho.
Right, straight up over your head. Got him. Nice coho.
All right.
Purple fly. Coho flip. Beautiful silver salmon. Purple, blue, black fly. Got it wedged securely in the corner of his mouth.
There you go. How about that? Thank you.
You know, it's one thing to go out and fish off the bank or fish off your own boat, but when you've got a charter boat captain who really knows the water, he's out there every day, he's got the technology, the depth finder, the fish finder, the temperature gauge, he's got the boat geared and set up for this kind of fishing. It really does make a difference.
It really makes a huge difference in salmon fishing, mainly because salmon can be very fickle creatures in water temperature, speeds. I mean, we've done this, I've been doing this since I was a kid. This boat is fully rigged with an autopilot. I steer with a thing around my neck, as you saw today, and I am able to function that way. But being able to key in on these fish, we're out here every day, so, you know, not even plugging my own self, but it seems like guys that go out with us, they have found that it's the key way to really maximize their money, to go out with somebody who's out every day, and it's really cheaper that way. They get to set up the stuff. A lot of my guys, they can either just watch me set the rods up and just bring in the fish and have a good time. Others who like to set up the rods themselves. We go over a little bit of stuff of how to set stuff, and they set it up and run the lures themselves, whatever they like to do. It's your charter.
And you were changing out lures, trying to find what was working because it changed. We varied the boat speed. We varied the pass over the little the shoals and the shallows and the rises, and you know, it was really working the water.
Right.
If somebody wants to find out more about your charter service, where can they go online?
Okay, they can go online at www.anglers-adventure.com, or the phone number is 404-787-7823. They can get that line or through the website. Website has got lots of pictures, where to be, the place, what you need to bring, and they can contact me either through email there or by phone at any time for any questions. Fix you right up.
Great. And early in the season, you may be catching more coho. Later in the season, they're getting bigger.
Yes.
So there's a wide variety from early to late season.
Right.
How many charters did you take out last year?
I did 62 charters last year. Typically on the weekends, but I did 62 charters between April and September. I do have a no fish, no pay guarantee. Never used it. Knock on something wood.
There you go.
No
fish, no pay. He's going to work hard to make sure you catch
And I like
fish.
to say, I got a lot of gas. I'll drag you around until we catch something. But we do real well. It's a great fishery. A lot of people. It's a kind of a hidden fishery in the fact that I've taken out people from the Chicago area that don't even realize that the amount of salmon and trout that are in this lake, and it's in their backyard. It's right here in East Chicago. It's easy to get to off of Klein Avenue, 8094. We're 25 minutes from downtown Chicago. We are close to all the interstates. We have casinos close by. We do have our charter association has room rates at area hotels and casinos for discounted rates while people are up here fishing. We clean all the fish at the end of the trips like we did for Troy today. We bagged them all up. They're ready to go home. All you got to do is bring that cooler and a camera and a good attitude to have fun, and we catch some fish.
Great. 25 feet back.
Yeah, that fly's got a few bites.
They're liking them close.
Nice coho, very nice one.
Yeah, that's good fish.
Coho got a little bit bigger here. Look at that board straight up. Straight up. Nice one, nice one. Very nice coho. Probably the best coho of the day.
All right.
That's where I like it. Steelhead. Steelhead.
Oh, little steelhead.
Yes, that'd be a steelhead. Look how blue he is. That bluish color on that back. Beautiful steelhead, rainbow trout.
Hit it hard.
Look at that fly. Oh, it's pretty in the sun, isn't it?
That is. It's gorgeous.
Good looking fish there.
Watch that hook.
Steely.
3 species in the box.
Lake Michigan fishing variety. 3 species in the box today. Dak, can you get the camera out of the still camera out?
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't jump.
I know it.
He kind of came up and
Square tail. Beautiful fish. Thing rinses. Stripping outline. All these days behind
They
the
are
boat.
really full of it this time of the year, man. The water's so cold. You get them in the summer, man, that thing pegged the water.
Yeah. He's still going.
That thing was burning line before I could get it out of the rod holder.
Keep them drags loose because of that right there. They'll take off at any time. And when he just totally quits, he's going to start swimming with us.
I think it's a coho.
Lift, lift, lift. Then crank, crank, crank down, lowering your rod as you do it, and then steady lift. And then crank. That'll let you keep the drag loose. Yep, lift, and then crank, and then as you're lowering, crank, and then stop cranking, and then lift all the way higher, 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 and crank your way down. Perfect. Do it 5,000 more times and he'll be here. If he takes off, you stop doing it. What I tell people is if he moves, you don't. If he moves, there you go. So if you tighten that drag up in between that, snap that line. It's only 20-pound test, and and they have some major speed to them. Bye.
I thought I saw it way out there.
you do know that all that has to come back into the reel, right?
Right now, he's back there somewhere by that boat.
I was
Well,
gonna say,
I'll tell you, he's 380 feet out. 400.
Oh yeah, we set that for you. He's good. He's good and wore out. Just keep him coming. Straight lift, nice and steady. About 2 more, and I'll take you. Get up here, please. 1 more. Crank down. Crank down. Crank down. Crank down. Steady lift. Steady lift. Steady lift. Perfect. Perfect.
All right.
Picture perfect. Fine job.
Great flight.
Oh, he's having that's nice fish. There's a very nice king salmon.
Nice and purple still.
Yes. Beautiful fish. Got that purple back. Get a little out of the net here. See that purple back? He was hooked quite well. He was not getting off.
No,
We'll retie that. Nice king.
That's handy.
He did that same thing.
He rolled that up.
There you go.
You want to put your hands on there. Perfect.
How big do you think he is?
I'm going to guess about 12.
About
Feels
12
like
pounds.
20.
Maybe 13.
I'd
About
say-
13, think Jim?
Yeah. I'd say 20, 25.
Was that the steelhead?
Yeah.
Yeah, watch the different color meat here now. It won't be so red.
Not too far off of it.
No, not too bad.
They're different. These things will change color. Sometimes we catch them, they're
They'll
white meat.
start to turn real pale once, you know.
They
yeah.
I still don't know whether that's because they're in the creeks or warmer water. I've heard that little theory that, well, he was in the creek. And
Now would be the time you'd be getting the dropbacks, you know, the ones that come back out, because their spawn is done in Indiana.
I know we sure had fun.
sure did.
Doug,
Great
thank
time.
you very much.
Great time, Troy.
We'll see you next time right here on Indiana Outdoor Adventures. Life Essentials in Brookston, Indiana provides the products you need to become more independent. Products like our Journeyman wheelchair provide all-terrain access for the hunter and all-around outdoorsman. Every year, thousands of people are born with or acquire disabilities. Whether your special needs are for residential, commercial, agricultural, or just enjoying the outdoors once again, we customize our lifts and mobility products to fit your needs. We're raising you to new heights. Call today and we'll work with you to take back your life. Cave Country Canoes, located in the heart of Indiana's Cave Country, offers a variety of canoe rental trips from half-day outings for beginners to 2-day adventures for the more experienced enthusiast. Our canoe trips follow the gently meandering Blue River through the wooded hills of southern Indiana. Abundant wildlife and great fishing opportunities abound. Go to cavecountrycanoes.com for more information about our canoe and kayak trips. Your next adventure is just a paddle away.
Hi, Jim Donlin here from Westside Bait and Tackle in downtown Indianapolis. We are one of the oldest and best stocked bait shops in Indiana. Since 1951, we've offered a large selection of live baits including minnows, night crawlers, bee moth, and more, all at a low, low price. We have a complete selection of name brand rods, reels, lures, and tackle. We also have a full-service rod and reel repair center, so stop on in and see us soon.
For more information, go to www.westsidebaitshop.com.
Lawrence County is an unexpected destination found in the heart of southern Indiana rolling hills, offering recreational landscapes, a rich limestone heritage, and unique outdoor experiences. This area is limestone country, well known for limestone quarries and stone carving heritage. It's also the home of Spring Mill State Park, geocaches, the scenic East Fork of the White River, and underground caverns. Plan your adventure at limestonecountry.com or call 800-798-0769.
Let's join Pro Staff member Amanda Trester on a spring wild turkey hunt. Now the day has dawned and there are already turkeys in the field. In fact, a bachelor group of young jakes are coming over to check out the decoys already. Now, jakes are young male turkeys, usually less than a year old. The key giveaway is their short beard, usually just an inch or two in length. Now, each one is a legal bird that Amanda could harvest, but I'm thinking she's going to let them pass and see if they might coax a mature tom into a gun range. Okay, there's a big old tom turkey off to the right, just out of camera view.
I don't see any other birds.
Okay. That's him, and he's being a little hesitant about coming into the decoys.
I think he's gonna make his way over. It's just gonna take him a little while.
He is, however, putting on a nice display of strutting and gobbling. He's interested, there's no doubt about it. Oh, wouldn't you know it? He's heading for the tree line. And that means he's going to approach from the right instead of coming straight in. Isn't that the way it usually goes? Well, that means that Amanda's facing the wrong way. And she's going to have to ease her body and the gun to the right if she's going to get a clear shot.
Right there he is. Can you see? He's going to be right on. Don't move, don't move, don't move. He's going to be right here on you in just a second, right at the edge of the field. Edge of the field. I want you to hold low on him because you're going to probably...
You tell me when you're ready.
Hang on, hang on.
He's going behind the tree.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Hang on, hang on. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
Oh, yeah. Nice shot, Amanda. Now, with the wind blowing like crazy and that big Tom being a little on edge, she just couldn't wait any longer and took a good shot.
Oh man, that's a nice turkey.
He's been breeding a lot already.
He's got some good spurs, boy. Got some good spurs. I'd say it's probably about your best spurs ever. Ain't it? Yeah.
That was so exciting. Oh my gosh. Patience. Patience totally paid off. He was coming in for so long. I didn't think he was going to make it. We had so many jakebirds out there. We had 9 jakebirds sitting there to begin with, and I thought that they were all going to run him off like they did that other time that was out there. But they didn't. They stayed away, and he came in. Whew. So exciting.
Now that's a trophy turkey.
He's pretty heavy, too.
Thanks for joining us here on Indiana Outdoor Adventures. We've had a great time fishing on Lake Michigan. Doug, we really appreciate you bringing us out here today.
You're absolutely welcome. Good bite today. Lots of salmon in the box.
Join us again next week right here on Indiana Outdoor Adventures.